Candy Apple Godhead Podcast, anything with anything. This is your host, William J. Chorus. No gameplay in the background today. It felt like just doing a normal audio centric episode, or fully audio centric, whatever. I want to start doing these more regularly, because I kind of give up on it pretty fast, but like I do enjoy doing these quite a lot, so I'm gonna do these more often. Um, but yeah, we have a few things to talk about this time. I mentioned yes last time that I finally got a desk. I also finally got a chair, so that's nice. That arrived today. So I'm sitting in this chair now, so that's very nice. Just figured I'd give a little tiny update on that. I also want to get like a setup maybe for this. Like I want to maybe get like a green screen maybe, like some like kind of like way to like set this up like for like to have just something here instead of just like a PNG, you know. Uh, so that might be coming soon. Maybe we'll see. Um, but yeah, I've been getting a little more into the Dreamcast. I'm getting a little into like Sega stuff in general. I think that's gonna be a new little hyperfixation from me for like a little bit is Sega hardware or Sega consoles, whatever. Because a lot of the shit's super cool. Uh, but I've been getting into Dreamcast lately, which is long overdue. I've always had a passive interest in the Dreamcast. I actually was into video game collecting, like quite a few years back, or quite a few years back. That was like one of my little hobbies. I never actually got to really participate in it because I had no money. But so I would just like watch people talk about video game collecting. But I've always had a particular fondness for the Dreamcast, and I've been getting a little bit more into the Dreamcast. I started playing Jet Grind Radio, uh, which I think was re-released recently. It's just Jet Set Radio. Uh, but yeah, no, I've been playing. I started playing that. Got a little bit more into Dreamcast. Uh, I've been looking more into just Sega hardware in general, and just kind of the shit surrounding it. Because a lot of it's fucking crazy, dude. A lot of it's so insane. It's just Sega Saturn is so fucking funny to me. Um, Sega Saturn is very interesting. Um, just 'cause how hard of a miscalculation that was. Oh my God. I didn't know that PlayStation also went to Sega. Because most people, but pretty much everyone knows now that like Sony initially went to Nintendo to collaborate on the PlayStation instead of doing it independently. But then, Nintendo declined. But I feel like most people don't know that they also went to Sega after Nintendo turned them down. They went to Sega of America, I think, was like, yo, here's this sick fucking rad idea. And then I just think it's like Sega of America was totally down with it. That's the thing. That's the crazy part. Is that Sega of America was totally down, like 110%. They wanted to do it. Um, but then Sega of Japan, which was the which are the ones that like actually like have the say so, declined it. And I think that's one of the reasons why the CEO of America at the time stepped down because he was just he thought it was such a bafflingly stupid decision, and it definitely was. He was his history's definitely proven him right on that. Especially since they would go on to develop the fucking Sega Saturn instead. So, you know. All right. I want to talk a little bit about Erika Kirk because I can't stop losing my shit over her, dude. She's so fucking funny. It's so comedic. It's like a movie. It's not real. It's not fucking real, dude. It's like a fucking bit. Like, oh my God, dude. The fucking. I saw this insane video. I don't even know if it's real, but I'm pretty sure it probably is. Of her like ascending like this insane video of like she's like on the stage and then there's two people by her who like do little arm movements and then move away from her and then she starts like ascending on strings like are attached to strings like into the air and she goes like limp and she it's like look like she's like dead. I don't know if she's trying to like reenact her like Charlie her going to heaven. I don't fucking know, but it's just the most insane shit. And the pyro, dude. Like, everyone's compared it to a fucking WWE performance at this point. But, like, that's, like, the most accurate fucking description. It's just not real. It's so unserious. It's so comically unserious. It's absurd. It's ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Fuck it. You know? I mean, her husband dying was the best fucking thing that happened to her. I feel bad for her kids though. Don't get me twisted on that. Listen, my whole position on Charlie Kirk. He shouldn't have been killed. He shouldn't have been killed. That was bad. It's bad that he was killed. I think he was a horrible piece of shit. But he shouldn't have been killed. But I also don't think he should be martyred. And I don't really have a problem with like people like poking fun. Considering, like, I mean, every fucking person who, like, gets all up in arms about fucking Charlie Kirk dying was doing the fucking George Floyd challenge, so, you know, posting those fucking George Floyd memes more recently. But yeah, I don't really care about Charlie Kirk, but I think Erika Kirk is fucking hilarious. Like all this shit going on with TP USA right now is insane, dude. It's insane. There's just so much infighting. Like I know there's a bunch of shit going on with like Candace Owens and like Tucker Carlson. Oh, Candace Owens versus Ben Shapiro. That's been going on for like a couple years now though, because of Daily Wire shit, right? I know there's a bunch of shit going on there. Which to be fair, Candace did kind of get fucked over a little bit. Like I don't agree with Candace on like the shit that she says like most of the time. I have, like a little bit more respect for her than like other like right wing like commentators, but like she did kind of get fucked over by Daily Wire. She did kind of get fucked over there. I kind of that. And Ben Shapiro is just a bitch, dude. He's such a fucking crybaby. He's such a crybaby. He has such a fragile ego. He's made of fucking porcelain. Like fuck that guy. Like anything that fucks that guy over, like I'm down with. Like I just don't like Ben Shapiro at all. He's better than Jordan Peterson. But I like in terms like Jordan Peterson's probably like F tier for me. Maybe like E tier, like F or E tier, and then Ben Shapiro is probably like E tier, and Candace is probably like C tier. I'm talking relatively, by the way. I'm not a right winger. I'm like I guess I'm kind of comfortable with calling myself like that. I don't like labels. I don't like labels. I don't consider myself on any part of the political spectrum officially. I have left wing beliefs. I have right wing beliefs, but I'm broadly a leftist. I generally hold leftist positions. Um, I'm not a centrist either, for the record. Um, but yeah, no, the shit with Erica Kirk is so funny. Erica, she's so fucking crazy, dude. Oh my God, I remember seeing this tweet that was. Oh my God, dude, it's like fucking like. Erika Kirk like jumping off a trampoline and dunking a basketball into a hoop. Saying like, I can't believe my husband's dead. That one didn't actually happen, but like, oh my God. No, Erika Kirk's awesome. She's so fucking funny. She's so scary. Like she every time I see a clip of her like talking, she's like the most like she has like the most horrific glare. Like I remember seeing this video of like these clips of her and interviews, and like anytime she like does like the glare, like the Erica Kirk glare, like it's just horror ambience. And it's so fucking funny, dude. She looks terrifying. I don't trust any woman that looks like that, for the record. Not a single one. If there's a woman that looks like that, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. That's the fucking devil. Like, you can see the devil in her fucking eyes, bro. It's terrifying. It's horrible. Speaking of Erica Kirk, Nicki Minaj. Two things that really I was not anticipating to be right next to each other. I mean, as of recent, it's like the past year has gone by. I can't sure, but like Nicki Minaj went full MAGA. That a totally crazy revelation. I mean, I feel like this was probably like the logical next step for her. Which is sad. Which is sad because I think Nicki Minaj had so much potential. Because like she's such a good rapper, dude. She's so good. Like she's so high up there. And she's so talented, but she's like the worst person ever, dude. Like she's just the worst person ever. Like she's awful. Like everything. It's like, oh my God, dude. Like I can't. It's just like, oh my God. And I saw a video of her like one of her under like or before like she got big, like some underground track from like 13, 14, whatever years ago. And like, God, she's like, oh my God, like it's just it's a really good song. And then she just like, it's a really good song. It's really nice. And like the video of her, she had no makeup on in the video, and she looks so much nicer without makeup. I don't get why people feel like they just cover their face like 3 inches of fucking makeup. Like the whole like Barbie doll thing. I don't fuck with at all. It's like terrifying to me. It's like ugh. It's like uncanny. I don't like it when people's skin are like so fucking smooth. It's like oh my God, I hate like beauty standards and shit. Like I hate all that. But yeah, no, Nicki Minaj, full manga. That's horrible. Um, I will say it is for the concept of like the concept of of Nicki Minaj coming out on stage for TP USA to honor Charlie Kirk. Or Erica could bring out like Nicki Minaj. It's like it's such an insane like, sequence of events that's like impossible for me to take seriously. It's like absurd. It's insane. Um, and of course there's that clip that's like resurfaced recently of like Charlie Kirk shit talking Nicki Minaj, which makes sense. I mean like none of the people like had like maybe 20% of the people that are coming out on and for TPUSA or Erica Kirk's bring out to honor Charlie Kirk actually give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Maybe because Erica Kirk doesn't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Who's ever thought of that possibility? But yeah, um, that's kind of what's going on there. I just kind of want to comment on that a little bit because I think it's just funny. It's just a really funny situation. Um, uh, Speaking of Charlie Kirk, Benson Boone. Those two things don't have anything to do with each other, I don't think. But you know what? They kind of like they have like similar vibes. I don't know. I listened to his album recently, or his latest one. American Heart, I think it was called. All right, let me look. American Heart. Yeah, American Heart is the name of his latest album. Um, Mainly because I was just very curious. Since everyone was kind of like Benson Boom's kind of like the guy to hate right now in music circles, right? Because like he's a stupid idiot guy who had the guitar in that one video, and everyone was like, "Oh, look at this guy." And like honestly, like I don't know anything about him as a guy. I don't know anything. Maybe he's like a crazy Nazi pedophile. But like I mean, I haven't heard anything like that, and like he just seems like a pretty normal guy that like got who just likes making music, and everyone just decided to collectively make fun of for no reason. Which the internet does a lot. The internet does a lot. Like when it comes to like earnest people just doing stuff, the internet tends to come together and just shit on it. Which I mean, like the song they were singing in that one video with the guitar, you know the video, you know the video. Um, like people, I didn't think the song was great, but like it was fine. Like I didn't care about it, and it just seemed like he was having a good time. Seemed like he was having a good time performing for some people. I mean, some of the people in the crowd seemed to be poking fun at him, but whatever. Who cares? You wouldn't have fucking done that. It's like, you can't fucking look at me. And like every single person who was shitting on them for that, like you wouldn't have fucking done that. You wouldn't have fucking sat in this circle, in the center of a circle of like 30 people and fucking performed. You wouldn't have done that. Shut the fuck up, piece of shit. Either way, I listened to his album. It's okay. It's whatever. It's fine. There's some songs I like. There's some songs I like. I liked Man and Me. I think that's a good song. I've listened to that quite a bit. I like Mystical Magical. I like the opener. Sorry, I'm here for someone else. Mama's song is sweet. Didn't really the song itself I wasn't massive on, but like I the sentiment is like, I'm not gonna shit on it. And I think I want to be the one you call was good, if I remember. I think I really like that one. Or I like that one. But yeah, no, it's like just some fine pop music that's chill. I don't mind it. It's fun. It's fun. I don't really care about it. I think people were just mainly shitting on the album cover, which I mean, to be fair, it is probably like a 3 out of 10. Listen, if he was gay, the cover's like an 8 out of 10. If Benson Boone was gay, the cover's like 8 out of 10. But I don't think he is, so it's like a 3. Honestly, no, it's like a 4 or 5. Honestly, I kind of like it. I kind of fuck with it, okay? I think we need to stop with this "Ugh, man" kind of thing. I think we need to stop with that. I think it's really harmful. But yeah, no. Benson Boone, pretty cool. I don't really care about it, but like it's fine. The hate is forced. The hate is definitely forced. Um, yeah, no. What the fuck else did they were talking about? I feel like there's other stuff we can talk about. I do try to like collect like things to speak on before starting these, but like it's kind of whatever. I don't know. I'll probably have new music coming out like relatively soon. Like not relatively soon, actually. Like not soon at all. But like I am working on new music. Dinosaur Fan Club and LMAO. Dinosaur Fan Club's the group I'm in with Ice Wings. So check that out. But yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I want to talk a little bit about like current state of memes because I think it's interesting because I'm starting to grow on it a little more. I'm absolutely in the group of people that's kind of like okay, like I'm starting to grow out of certain like meme culture stuff because like the 6 7 stuff I didn't get at all. Which I do think counting is funny. I do think counting is like I way before 6 7 stuff I was saying 1 2 3 4. Like I was very early on like counting being funny. But 6 7 is kind of it's not the best application of it, I think. I still think 1 2 3 4 is better. Um, but whatever. Um, but like I'm warming up to it a little bit. Like there are certain times where like I'll I'll someone will like just say 6 7 inadvertently. It's kind of like, oh, it's kind of funny. You know, it's kind of like the same thing with like Among Us, right? When that was a thing. But like it's a little annoying. I don't know. Now that we're kind of past like the brood of it, like, I think we're kind of past like the crazy brood of 6 7. It's become a little bit more funny. Same with We Are Charlie Kirk. I'm talking about that guy a lot this episode, but like that song I didn't think was funny at all. I thought it was just annoying or weird. But it's gotten really funny lately, I think. It's really clicked with me how funny that song is. Um Probably just 'cause like it kind of feels like autistic brain itch music, which is why it's so funny to me because of just the song that it is. And I feel really bad for the motherfucker. I feel so bad for the motherfucker who heard We Are Charlie Kirk and was like super and like had like that, you know what I'm talking about, like you know what I'm talking about. And he just caught it, it just couldn't go away, and it just couldn't go away. He caught the bug and it couldn't leave. And there's no cure for that. There's just no cure for that, and that sucks. I feel really bad for the guy. I feel really bad for the guy. Um, but yeah, no. Oh yeah, Epstein. Let's talk about Epstein a little bit because every podcaster is talking about Epstein now. So in order to stay relevant, I feel like I should probably talk about that because I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny. And obviously, okay, obviously, like, Pedophile Island is not, like, it's not humorous, it's not fun, it's not a good thing, believe it or not. Like, I see a lot of people on, like, Twitter being like, oh, this isn't fun anymore. And it's like, 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 what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean it's not fun? But yeah, no, because people just separated the idea that like Epstein was like a real guy who did like unfathomably horrific stuff, like literally like the most evil person ever. Like, but like also like he had a million co-conspirators, and was like it's this giant global conspiracy. Which is now getting, which used to be kind of crazy to say, but now it's all getting confirmed. Which is kind of what's been happening with like every conspiracy theory of the past like with the 20 to 50 years, recently. But whatever. Um, I thought a lot of them were stupid too. I thought a lot of them were stupid too. Okay, so everyone's kind of guilty. Unless you weren't, and then in which case you feel the most vindicated you ever fucking have now. Like, I could not imagine the vindication of, like, the fucking, like, neighborhood schizo, the fucking, like, who believes in all this shit. Now, all of it's coming out. Like, all of it's coming out. Like, no one thought that it would. Everyone was like, oh, you're a stupid, crazy person. And it was like, just you wait, and he waited, and now he's vindicated. And like that's probably the best feeling ever. Like that's probably so awesome. It's probably so awesome. I wish I could experience a tenth of that euphoria in my lifetime. But yeah, no. Either way, Epstein. So like who actually expected the Epstein files to not be the Donda album cover? Who expected what were you like? Did you think that they were just gonna drop it and be like, yeah, here's all the photos and documentation of us fucking kids. Like here you go. Here it is. Like they weren't gonna do that. Like they're still not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. Like those things are gonna come out by force. Like that's the only way that's gonna happen. Which now it is. Because they were fucking stupid. And if you change a number in the URL, then it gave you like 11,000 documents that were like largely unredacted. Or you could like literally just shift it in the redaction with whatever. It was like so poorly done. Would you believe he didn't work alone? Would you believe he had a bunch of like connections to fucking Saudi Arabia and Israel and all that? Like, oh my God. He definitely didn't work for Mossad though. Don't worry about that. He definitely didn't. Ignore the IDF t-shirt. But the fucking what it was, but yeah, no, it's a lot of funny shit. It's a lot of funny shit. Um, 'Cause it's so poorly handled, and all that Michael Jackson stuff is like, dude, that's like so scummy, bro. Because literally taking a photo of Michael Jackson with like Bill Clinton and like his kids. And then like censoring the faces on his kids and throwing it with the Epstein files, you know, had literally nothing to do with the Epstein files, just to take like attention away from Trump and be like, guys, Michael Jackson's in the Epstein files. It's fucking disgusting. Which I mean, there is that photo of MJ with Epstein, but that's allegedly there's no context behind that. Like allegedly his bodyguard came out and allegedly, um, they were actually just looking for real estate in that area um, and Epstein and like they didn't know who he was at the time. Uh, which I mean, also for the record, I'm not like some crazy guy about Michael Jackson. Like I think there was a lot of concerning behavior regarding Michael Jackson and children. Um, like even if like whatever. Um, so, but yeah, no, like that's just like there's the sheer amount of distrust that is forming now against the government because well, I mean, I feel like there's always kind of been distrust in the government, at least lately. Um, uh, just because over the past like few decades, just because you know people are realizing that everything's full of shit, you know, like everything's awful. But now it's like becoming like real. Now it's becoming like actually real. Like people who didn't trust the government because they believed like some bullshit or like they just had like some vague idea of like, oh, government bad. But now like they actually know why government bad. Like they actually know why government bad. And so now things are actually getting bad for the United States. Um But yeah, and also the Bill Clinton stuff is so funny. Like, like at first I wasn't that crazy that who fucking assumed that Bill Clinton wasn't a pedophile, but also him calling for the release of the Epstein files, despite him being in it, is like the funniest shit ever. I heard someone call it pedophile kamikaze, and it's like so. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. You know what? Honestly, respect for that. Like, obviously, he's fucking kids, whatever. But like, still, like, you gotta give him flowers. You gotta give him some flowers. But yeah, no. Yeah, the Epstein files. When are they gonna come out? Who knows? Who knows? Um, is Donald Trump giving the slobber 2 billion thousand ex machina on fucking 2-year-olds? Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. And maybe on Bill Clinton too. Who knows? Um, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of all I had to talk about this episode, and we reached 30-minute mark. That's pretty good. That's better than almost than what I can usually manage. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, this has been William J. Chorus. Thanks for tuning in.